What's up, guys? Um, wow, it's the first time in a while that I've actually I've started a stream. I don't know if I know how to do this anymore. I'm going to be just posting to Twitter. All right. I can't even fucking. All right, it's probably good enough. Audio working? Audio is working. Um. All right. No. How do I do this again? Yeah, I'm gonna go close my door real quick. I don't know how long I'm gonna be live for. I am absurdly tired right now. Kind of just got hit with a wave. Yeah, kind of got hit with a wave of just exhaustion as soon as I got home. And yeah, so I'm gonna be live for a little bit at least. We're gonna open the packs. I don't know why I'm in the shop right now. We're gonna open the packs. Hopefully crack a Reform. Being like the single card I want to play the most. Then we're gonna try and build a control Warlock deck with Reform. Alright. So with that being said, start cracking open these packs. Oh, we opened Sylvanas. So that's like the second card I wanted to try the most. This card looks dope. I don't know if it's gonna be any good, but hopefully it is. Hopefully it's at least a little good. We're gonna open a couple packs regularly, trying to see some new cards. Then we're gonna start doing like bulk openings of 10 packs. So I guess we'll open another like 3 packs or so, and then we'll start doing bulk openings of 10 packs at a time. To be fair, I'm not even really reading the cards, so I'll be honest, I haven't looked at too many of the cards from this set yet. I've looked at a couple of the legendaries and I've seen 10 packs at a time. Go. Rares and some epics. Place your hand in deck with choose 1 cards from the past. They cost 1. Fill your hand. The deaths they cost health instead of mana. Alright. We go for like a big boy. Like 20 packs. 25 packs, I guess. Couple epics. Replace your hand with your starting hand up back at. That's actually a very interesting card. Very interesting effect. We opened 8 golden warrior cards there. We kind of get like spoilers here, which is kind of annoying, but Rewind both. This card, I saw this card. This card I think is absolutely insane. Like, that card does not make sense how good it is. Rewinds, you get information. If you discard a combo piece from your opponent, you're just like super okay with it. That card looks like one of the best cards printed in quite some time. Oh, another Fable. I did not mean to click on that, but I guess it is what it is. Opened another Fable, which is nice. We're gonna do 20 packs at a time for the regular packs. I want to open all the golden packs normally. So. Ooh, golden chromie. Fuck yeah. That's dope. Ooh, more packs open. No reform yet, which is a little obnoxious. Yeah, golden rare. I think that's the last Fable besides reform we're missing. I know I opened a whole bunch of Fables. Like, I opened all the Warrior Legendaries and a couple other Fable Legendaries. I don't know how many more I'm missing. I know I'm missing Reform, which really sucks. I guess I'm hoping Reform is in the golden packs. Okay. We're only at tier 3 for legendaries, which is... Oh, that's a legendary. I didn't even get the legendary quote. That one looks actually really cool. To set its attack to infinite seems like a wild legendary. Try to like combo that with the rogue card that gives it stealth for a turn. Like that. That would be super sick. Another legendary? Alright. Alright, we're gonna open these regularly. They're the golden packs. Golden legend. Oh, I guess we're missing another Fable in Lady Ashara. Isn't that a Naga? Shouldn't that be a Naga? Am I tripping on the wrong Warcraft character? I've been learning more about the Warcraft lore just because one, it's actually really interesting. I think I've mentioned this in a video, but the Warcraft lore is signature Chrono. Valkyrie Death Rattle, Hero Power, and End of Turn effects trigger twice. That is so much. That, if it was slightly cheaper, I feel like that could be an absurdly good legendary. But I feel like that's... I just feel like that's... It's too much mana, right? Like, your things like, what's her name? Like, Baron, or not her, but like Drakari. The names of the ones in like, or like Titus or Bran. I mean, Bran saw play and sees play. But I think it's also because it's only 3 mana. Another signature? Rona, Keeper of Eons. At the cost of the bottom 5 cards of your deck to 1. That's interesting. You combine that with like Finley. I don't know if that was neutral. I did not check what class that was. But whose signature legendaries in like 10 packs is absurd. Knowing how many packs it took me to get a signature Finley, like, kind of insane. Okay. I mean, I feel like I can't complain about, like, to be fair, I hope I open another legendary. I believe it's every 5 or 10 golden packs you should open a legendary. But I've opened like 3 in like 28 packs, you know? Like that's really good. A lot of golden commons, a lot of golden epics, a lot of golden rares. I'm gonna be curious to know how many cards are missing at the end of this. Golden common, golden rare. Come on, just give me a signature Rafam. I don't know if even if Rafam has a signature, but that would be dope. Be like the big one I would love to hit. Give me +1 advance this to present. Is that a location? Interesting. The two people discover 7 plus. It seems like they're doing a lot of discover cards from the past, kind of trying to, you know, make standard a little bit more like wild. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but maybe they're realizing that there's fewer people joining the game, therefore it's like, oh, you've been playing the game for like 2 years, like actually learn about like these older cards. That could be cool. I also have no decks. I spent a little bit of time when I got home from work trying to find... What? Wild card. Imprison it for 1,000,000 turns. I mean, if... Medivh. Another Fable. Still no Rafam. Like, the one card I was really hoping to hit. We have 2 packs left. And have not hit it. Opened so many. I just have like every common from the set now golden. Because I'm pretty sure I already opened 2 of those golden. No signature and no golden Rafam. So sad. We also have this that we can roll. Alright, one more pack, I guess. This is where the Rafam is. Right? Like, this just has to be Rafam. We don't believe that this is not Rafam. Sadly, no Rafam. Alright. Is there a whole bunch of open packs of a set? For achievements? Guess it's a way that if you want to complete all the achievements, you actually have to spend money. Yeah, open a 10 Across the Timeways packs. Open 5. How many cards am I missing from the set? Oh, I forgot to collect this. Not this. Just beforehand. I open a golden crony and then I get to reroll. Fable of this guy. Because I was really off with all the Fable cards I was missing. And I guess we're missing a couple of these. I hate all of these. Big buff Anduin. I'm seeing like, what is that, 4 legendaries? You have to choose one of these. Shaman, a priest, or a mage. I'm gonna just go with the shaman. We have 2 more packs here to open. Open these. Opened so many of those timer bomb things. Oh, that's actually a good card. I feel like I'm missing more epics than I am legendaries, and I don't think it's close. That legendary, that legendary. Special copies of those, that. The one card I actually wanted. We're only missing, what, 4 legendaries? 5 legendaries? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4, we're probably crafting Rafam, so I want to play with Rafam. Let's just clear all of this. So the only card we're missing, we can, like, not guarantee it, but we can get higher odds by just using the gold we have to crack open. Axes, we have a whole bunch of gold, right? So it's like, we have, I think it's 50,000 gold. Can be used to just buy packs. Buy some golden packs. Higher odds. But also know for a fact you get... Well, I want to go check those opening of packs, you know? Like... Also, I don't remember if I mentioned it, but I did end up buying the last the last bundle. All the new ones they printed. I want to check a couple things before we actually get into things. Collections. Select all those. One in there. 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 Look. Select all those. I swear there was open packs in the new set. Am I tripping? I might be tripping. But alright. So we're gonna probably end up playing a standard deck. I do want to play the Rafam. Because all the lists I found of Time Thief Rafam. Yeah, we're gonna sadly have to play a standard version of the deck. So we're gonna take this. Just a standard version of the deck. We're gonna craft a farm. I really would like to know if there's oh, there's no signature. Okay. Let's just craft this. So this is just a standard list. Actually, it might just be easier if we do. Yeah, actually, there's a couple things I want to test, right? Come here. Do this. Do this. And let's do Renethal. I guess over 12. Okay. So if you're building a farm deck in Wild, you might as well add Renethal, right? Like, it's just one of those things where you're putting a spider tank in your deck, which is not ideal, but I think it's just good overall anyways. And then the other thing is I think you're just doing it, right? Reno Zephyrus. If I go Wild, take out Refine. Can I go to, Jax? Very few games. No one's played Reno Warlock yet? Okay, where's my last video? That I played Warlock. Oh, Reno. Oh, by the way, I don't think I said it yet, but I hope everybody else had a beverage for that 20-minute pack opening. When was the last time I played a Reno Lock? Reno Warlock. So good cards. I mean, let's just start with putting on the good cards, right? So Ray's dead. We're gonna be playing Rat for sure. Let's just go to the cards. What are the broken Warlock cards that we're gonna be wanting? Like, there's like Defile. Like, you always want to be playing Dark Bomb. I feel like that card is insane. Defile. Brain Soul. So you want Hellfire. Oh, Health Drink. That's the other good one. I have my list open next to me. Where's Finley is good. Oh, Librarian. Who do you want to be playing? Sorry, for me. Mute. Honest. Harsh as I love this card, I want to be playing what's the card? How do you spell Sargaroth? Oh, it's Sargaroth, that's true. Sargaroth. Um... No. It was a good card. What are all the other ones? I guess Geode, more card draw. Baseball Razor? You guys are gonna realize how bad I actually am at spelling it. Razor. Yeah. Shadow Blast. I don't know. I guess we gotta play Elise for free, right? What's a good 5-drop? Oh, something. That's... I feel like we want more removal. Or more cards. Like, that's the thing I'm worried about here is, like, we just don't have enough removal. Oh, what's the name of the 4-drop? Xavius? Is there a... There's just... I don't think we want backfire. That's like... Domino effect, just removal? Play a shitload of removal. Let's give this a shot, you know? Oh, there's the other thing I wanted to check was here. How many legendaries do we still get for... That's 1... 2... You get like 4 more legendaries, so like all the legendaries are missing from the set through the track. Because if we do that, I mean that'd be sick. You know, take getting a whole bunch of free legendaries. Pretty nice. Alright. See how this all goes. Alright. Okay. Maybe I should be playing the thing to try and give this thing reborn. Fucking tiny Rafam. It's just green Rafam. I'm not gonna risk. I'm not gonna bother touching that. I should have fucking. I always say this is a 5 cost. Because of Battlegrounds, right, where this is a 5-star unit, I'm like, oh, this is a 5 cost unit. But it is not. Should have swapped those orders, but that's fine. One of those scars, right? I've drawn so many farms already. That's a board wipe when I need one. The 9 cost here. Next time I can play the 3 cost one, I could do the other reform the turn after. Murloc reform. Alright. The 7 cost one would also be very, very nice to draw. That's really good for him. Do I burn this right away? I think I do. We're really low, and we have another board wipe with Zephyrus. I feel like that's... What are we missing? 3 more. Okay. Really hoping to actually have that survive a turn. Can't tap here. Alright, at least he can't use that as burst anymore, which is nice. Two, three, four, five, six. I'll go for the coil here. Save my health total a little bit. Draw another card. Alright. Here we have Elise get a 5 cost. Are you... Well, I lose the game. That's like the best draw in his deck. Oh. I don't have enough mana for this. Oh my god. If I would have just Zephyrus first, I was fine. Zephyrus, Gnome. Okay, that's my fault. I punted there. Punted super hard. That's fine. Okay. Learning curve. We had an insane curve that game, but of all Murlocs you can draw, right? That one was just by far the worst thing for us to see. I mean, it just floods the board. That sucks. Okay, it's fine. This would have been a beautiful draw last game. I should not be playing Altar Fire in the deck. Okay, that's something that needs to change. We need to cut the altar. As good as it could be against, you know, Holy Wrath Pally or whatever. It's like the main deck you're playing it for. If we hit one of our Rafams, we have a very hard time winning the game. It's like the main win con of the deck. Maybe I should just put a 2/2 there, just had something on board, but Altar is a dead card in her hand, which really sucks. Oh. For a whole bunch of damage. I feel a little bit safer playing aggressively with my hero power, at least in the early game. That's a dragon. Slibs, we already have the Reno in hand. Alright. Takes here. Really hard choice. I should have traded first. I should have traded first so it doesn't hurt my armor. And the arena would have put me at a higher health. I would have been at still at 28, but I would have had at least a little bit more health to play with. I also should have started by turning in the Reform. I can guarantee it with a raised dead. I don't want to risk proccing one of those secrets. Not with the Eagle Horn bow out. Maybe I should also be playing one of the cycle guy who blows up a weapon. There's so many cards like I feel like you can play in Arena Lock. I'm not gonna try to even trigger any of these. That's bad. The beast, right? Right. I need to control the board, stagger off making so we don't just die to fucking attacks. Need a draw for him. Of all these guys, who do I care? As long as something dies on my board, I'm fine. Something dies, I'm slamming Reno this turn, guaranteed. Throw the 7-1 in there. Guess we could also send everything into the Twisting Nether. What are all the secrets he has? I was debating they're playing Finley, but Reno turns out it's just a good enough of a card. All right, next one. Next one. Oh wait, we want to remove altar. That's true. Remove altar. Put the cycle. Weapon. This one. What's the name of the card? Okay. So. Sorry, I'm brushing my hair. Mage. I hope we don't get any of our reforms objected to. Just finished my beer. They didn't. We're probably just dead here, right? Just eat. Easy. That's a huge card to eat, actually. Actually, insane card to eat. That's answer the quest. Lee. One way to try and play around. I also didn't put Theo in the deck. I don't know if Theo is necessary or not. Deck of Lunacy is an insane card to play. Let's combo out of the way. Don't have to worry about getting OTK'd. Should not have mulled, or I should not have cycled the weapon removal. Gives me an answer to his quest reward. The turn he plays it. I realized I made the little dinosaur upset and it made... I need to fix that. We had a tradable to Black Knight? That's great. I don't know if... West discover 7. There's a different keyword. Well, I was not expecting that. He has a, what, an 8 mana, 8/8 rush. Not like he has too many more Reforms in his deck. I guess he can do that to trade into... Honestly, it costs 0. Bane of Doom. Good. Four, 5. I'm gonna wait to play the rat. Maybe Sarah's good in this deck, actually. This gives you a little bit more mana to play with. You could potentially go Reform with like the 10 cost. One of the cheaper ones there. Ones that cost 5 or less. You could technically even go like the 3 drop into the 5 drop into the 10 cost with the Sarah. So I believe he is Savage. Okay. We have Hellfire. We have Reno still in hand. If he trades in his entire board basically into my 2/6, I still have a 9/9 and a 2/2 on my board. You redrew that. It's Bellowing. I think that's what the card is. Ah, yes, classic. Hasn't played any Mage Mage. Let's res some Mage Mage. Mortal Coil is like the one I pick all the fucking time. Two more Afams, and then we need to draw Time Thief. Fine, we play this here. Oh? I threw my fucking can away a while back, and it just moved in my trash can. Two 7/7s is really good here. This is the one that's gonna be rough to play in this scenario. I'm down to tap one more time here. I know this does nothing, but the 3 health could be useful. I have 2 more Reforms to play, and then big Reform wins me the game. A weak one. Weak one. That's a weak one. Why couldn't that have been in the other order? Buff my guy and then. I don't know if I'm getting that thing back. One reform to go. That is a Yogg Saron. I think I can get mind control. Feel that Yogg. Good twisting here. Flag of Flames. I lose this at the end of the turn. Okay, so that's all of them in my hand. I think I go Rafam, that deals 6 to everything, into Reno. That's annoying. So I have Big Rafam next turn. No Dirty Rat one time. No Dirty Rat, no Theo, no... Do I actually gonna play the Rafam this game? That'd be... We gotta see what this actually looks like. Woo! We won a game through Rafam! Let's go! Oh, that's so beautiful. I did not... I thought it was going to take me way long to actually win a game with the Rafam. But we got there. So beautiful. So beautiful. I don't even know what my quests are. Ooh, we got a card back. Cool. Right, let's reroll those. 2 other cards I already have. Win games. Let's reroll this. Alright. We actually won a game through a Fawn being able to actually play control, which is like so nice. To be fair, the deck of Lunacy fucked him over. Is it like prevent him from discovering a whole bunch of cards, I'm assuming? As well as us pulling the ETC, it was just absurd, right? It's like that's a combo deck. And to be fair, again, we had a very good Rafam start. And we're lucky that before he resolved the tick, he played all of his cards. Where's my Finley now? The idea of having Time Thief in my opener is a little scary. I want to go grab another beer. I fucked up. That's fine though. We know Ferratu on 2, into Razor Scale on 3. Location, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. Advance the present. I still don't know what the fuck that means. All the ones that say if you're holding Rafam now work just because I'm holding big Rafam. I wonder if you're holding another Rafam. What happens if I'm playing like the non-Rafam Rafams? Like the original Rafam, right? I don't know if that would work that way. Alright, I'm gonna grab another beer real quick. Hey, what the hell is that menu? Never seen that one in my life. They got a big ass Rafam. Deal 1 damage to all enemies. If it's your opponent's turn, deal 4 damage. I just lose my board here and I'm okay with that. Yeah, I guess I'm okay with that. Rather lose these than lose other cards in my deck. 2 turns we have Mind Flayer Rafam. Mind Flayer? Flayer. Oh, crack him that gold brewski. This isn't that card I should be playing. I don't know if it's like one of those things where I should be playing them, but they're like good cards, you know? Still don't know if he's Reno or not. Because if he's Reno, then Mind Flayer Rafam is a little bit more greedy. But my hair is fucking. Where's Zephyrus when you need him? Guess we accept the snipe if he has a snipe. Kills one of them. Should have attacked first in case of explosive. Okay, we're doing it now. Just like 2 more damage. Still don't know what those are. So I don't know what one of his improved secrets are. He is Reno. Is it Leorox? Leorox is a hell of a card in Reno Pally. Or Reno Hunter, in my opinion, so. Probably Ice Trap. I'm here. Much. Yeah, I don't have to worry about any secrets anymore, basically. Might still have one or two more in his deck, but... Oh my god. We go Reno here, remove his board. Three fourths. Good for him. Tougher. I'm at 4. Tougher, I'm at 7. I'm at 6. Or 7. Is it Reno into Finley? Reno Zephyrus Finley? I think it's Reno Zephyrus Finley. Zephyrus should hopefully give me Flare to pop all of those. Oh, I forgot he had Ice Trap. Fine. Voice Huffer. Yeah, okay, this deck definitely needs Ysera. Could be gain 10, right? What? Where's the Leox? Where the sorry, not Leox, Misha's. Whenever I play that card, it always gives me fucking Misha. Not being upset about it, but I'm being upset about it. Should have hero powered first. I've had an extra 3 drop on the board. Buffer. Oh my god, we drew no reforms this game. There's still so many that need to be played. There's so many to be played, and I'm so close to just dead to Huffer. There it is when it's like actually good for him. At 8? Oh my god, this game is something. Am I dead? I have like a +3 attack. At 2? Worst card to buff in my hand. But I'm still technically alive. He presses hero power here every single time, right? One Misha for 6 hero power activation. Only one is good for him. 7 hero power. Get like 3 Huffers, 3 Leox, 1 Misha. Checks out. You gotta, again, I think Reno Hunter is maybe one of the most underrated decks currently in the game. Ugh. Man, I don't understand how people fucking stream for hours on end. Like, I've been live now for roughly an hour and a bit. And like I already don't know what the fuck to talk about. Like I'm talking about the game, but weird, I know. I'm just like it's good curve. But yeah, no, it's interesting. Don't know how people fucking stream for hours on end. Like people like fucking who's an XQC? Is he the guy who just streams like 12 hours a fucking day? No idea how the fucking manages to do that. That's a signature I really that's all. Renothal would be a beautiful signature to just there's like few signatures I want. That's one of them. Eat Odin. I realistically never win the game by playing the aggro side, right? I always win by playing control. It's kind of weird that I'm playing very aggressively with my cards here, but But I say that, and yet, like, here I feel like I don't have any option besides playing a little bit more aggressively. I'll take it. This is also probably what I would have picked. The free draw and another Rafam. Very good. Maybe he's playing one of those super late game decks. I ate the Mutinous on turn 2. He had no other real way besides maybe a Dirty Rat to pull something out of my hand. Therefore, just concede because my game plan is more inevitable than his. But he's probably playing Boom Boss, so I don't get it. Which can blow up my Rafams. Interesting. That or his whole game plan was that weapon to control the board, and me popping it was just too much. Keep this in case it's the odd person that's actually playing an aggro deck on day 1 of the expansion. It's technically it's day 2, but still day 1 in my head. It's day 1 until the new quests come, right? Then it's no longer day 1. Seeing how much he's thinking about it, I feel like he maybe... It is aggro. That is the worst for Fum to draw. That's very unfortunate. Although he didn't punch first, so that's like really good for us at the same time. Huge. Really? The fuck? Oh. He has 1 card in hand. I'm at super high health. This kills everything else in his deck. Okay, we should be fine. The 1 card we want to draw here is Reno Jackson, just to be a little bit safer. Like, you have to heal and we need to heal and whatnot. Good eat. 6/6 Taunt Reborn would be gorgeous here. With how he was playing, I thought he was going to go control angle. There's so many good options. Best card to buff in my deck. Somehow both times I've resolved that card, I have buffed this. Gonna flip those, I think. Yeah, I should have flipped those just because this way he's forced to either trade or use 2 mana to kill my guy. But this is better, I guess. I think exactly a top deck Mind Steer. Decide I'll aggro him here. If he can't kill my 8/5, he's dead on board, right? Here. Woo! Yeah, he drew patches this game. This game does not actually really count. And he fucked up. I guess, to be fair, I capitalized on him misplaying, so I say it doesn't count, but still does. I just realized that, again, it's been so long since I've streamed that it's crazy to me that there's new options. Like, I can do, like, polls and whatnot. I thought that was, like, a Twitch thing. Not that I like to talk about that platform. Their recent actions to me are despicable. It is what it is. I mean, I guess the dream scenario is also, can you just curve out Rafam into Rafam into Rafam into Rafam into Rafam into Rafam? Ooh. Ooh. File off the top. As much as I would have wanted to keep that for to deal with their weapon. The weapon he's gonna play on 3. I need to find removal of some sort. It's easier to deal with the 12 damage from the weapon than it is to deal from the 6 power he put on board on turn 1, you know? The worst document. Yeah, that gives me a board wipe next turn. Hopefully I'm not just dead. Hopefully he plays something here that also dies to it. He has 4 health on board. So hopefully he plays something with 4 less health. Yeah, that was... You just only need to deal with the damage starting next turn. I have no... We're also at 13, and at 13 I'm basically just dead, and if that's a Lord, I'm at even lower than that. Reno off the top? I don't know if Reno off the top saves me. If he doesn't have much in hand, the correct place here to poke with the weapon into my 4/5 or my 4/4. He's still very much open to, you know, he's not open. Well, so if he trades with the 4/5, he's open to the file. 1, 2, no. Damage kills me. Forward.
What is taking so long?
8, 14, 16 seconds. I guess I'm just at 4. Wait. This is if you control. It was this into hopefully. This is the one if you're holding. It was that into hopefully at the 6/6 taunt. Oh well. Okay, I'm still learning the reforms. I kind of hope. I wish he did not trade. He did not kill it. I mean, I gained 10. I killed a 3/4. Still alive. I was still at the same amount of health. Was that minion dealt the same amount of damage? Alright. Hardball this whole hand. It's really trash. Keep this. Oh. Because this I can just cycle on 1 depending on what I play against. A better cycle on 1. What version of... Just we're hoping just to draw reforms. His health total doesn't matter, right? We're both... I'm on a clock because realistically he resolves his quest reward, takes an extra turn, and I die that turn. Depending what I draw, it might be this. This. Maybe. I mean, I beat that. If I draw a reform, I bitch. That's really bad. Yep. +2 less. Play it to play around Rat and all those other cards. Oh, it's Blackrock. That's an insane card. I was really hoping to hit Mill. And then just hopefully Mill Bran, but I'm about to lose our farm empire. Oh, I hit the deep miner brand. That's huge. And a deep miner brand is absolutely ginormous. I have a 534. Big ass boy. This just gets to eat everything for free, basic. Right? Or at least most things in his deck. He gets to eat most, or hopefully most, of Big Ass Lore effect. 2, 3. I want to be tapping more, digging for reforms, I think. Not summon what? Summon a flood fighter from. That thing is big, huh?
I remember this place well.
A lot of power. Oh, this is from the Fable minion, right? Where's my sacrificial pack, man? Alright, am I dead? I'm dead, right? Statistically, I'm dead. He slams Asilor and I die. Yeah, you just slam Asilor here. What the fuck are you thinking? You slam Asilor, or you poke my taunt, you slam Asilor. What?
All are nourished and the cycle renews.
Oh, it's You just had to slam Asphalt last turn and I was statistically dead. I think I would have won for the Asphalt play personally. Ugh. Oh well. I think we're gonna play like one or two more. I'm absurdly tired. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying anymore. I would ideally like to get maybe one more trigger of Rafam off. But I'm pretty sure as soon as I'm done recording this, I'm just gonna fucking crash in bed. I'm surprised we actually got to pull off Rafam 1.
You asked for it.
I will not be denied.
Okay. I don't know why they didn't give Rafam the signature treatment. It'd been dope to have 10. I guess it's because it would have been 10 signature cards. I don't know if any of the Fables got signatures, but it'd have been dope to get Rafam. I might craft the Golden Rafam just to have Golden Rafam. Maybe we craft Golden. Can we craft Golden Rafam? I think we should. Okay. This hand is really shit. Like, we have Tiny Rafam on 1, which is nice. But you're the 9-cost one. He knows what 10 cards or 9 other cards in my deck are. That's a good burn. He could be Luna's. He could be just Fatigue, Freeze, Mage. In which case we actually have to worry about the card Objection, which kind of sucks. He could be... Oh, there's a million different decks he could be that's Reno Mage related. Man, Nosferatu is kind of MVP, and I feel like in this deck. I feel like Nosferatu is just such a good card.
Runs out on me.
To be fair, I also don't even know if you necessarily want to build this deck as... I think this deck could also be just as good as a non-Reno deck where you just have access to more copies of the good removal spells. And you're playing like 2 copies of the draw. You're playing like a full-on control deck with like Sagarath. I think like cards like Ticketus in this deck are not necessary. I think Gul'dan's Gift is very, very strong. It's good early game to potentially just get like 1 additional damage on something with the Mortar Coil. Good to do if your opponent has like 1 big threat with Siphon, and it's good if your opponent has a lot of things with Twisting. I think that card is very, very strong in the deck. This is almost always active. I go greedy here. I feel like this is the greedy option out of everything I could have taken. Is now he slams an Objection and I bitch. To be fair, this just says play, right? If this actually triggers. That's a huge combo on 5. Like maybe you want to be playing the guy who triggers death rattles twice and play, what is it, Death Knight is the other cards you get to play. Maybe Death Knight cards are good. You gotta give Tiny Reform Reborn. It's pretty interesting. I think Reform is going to be a card that it's going to be viewed as a more meme card, but it's also just so cool. I love the design behind Reform. I think it's a very, very fun designed card. Prevent a potion this turn. Dude. It's fine. If you want to go that route, you still have 10 power on board. Both my 5 hits are go. Oh. Perfection. For a farm. Alright. Reform is such a good. I love this card. It's a fun build around too, is the big thing, right? The card itself is like, I won't lie, Reform, I feel like you need to jump through a lot of hoops to win the game. You know, like you have like cards like Uther where it's kind of like you don't really have any hoops you need to jump through, and other ways to destroy your opponent's hero, where they're kind of just like incidentally there. But like the Reform cards are just very weak, you know, compared to like Rivendare, where Rivendare is just a strong card as is. I don't want to give him a chance to copy that. I think I slam Sagrath next turn, just... Yeah, Sagrath here is fine. Two additional copies of potentially a really good minion is... It's not nearly ideal for us. I have Giant Reform, which costs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 less. That's 3. 6, 1 to 7. The one thing I'm worried about is potentially him just going infinite, right? Next time I get some 6/6 or some 6/8s. I have a lot of health to play with, which is why I'm also feeling like a little bit fine about position I'm in. We know that he's potentially holding Reno. That could be 3 copies of Reno, right? Which means my only realistic way to win is like the attrition game. Kasagaroth, or it's Rafam. And I guess Tigadus also helps with the idea of the attrition. So a lot of buffing here. His hero power's at like what, 5 damage? Then for a deck that's singleton. Six. It is fine. Asper's a huge burn, actually. Devolving Missiles is good. Reno is good. It's fine. Allah. Crazy. Come on. I want to draw more of the reforms. I would love to draw a reform. Any of the reforms, really. I guess it's a 1/1. I don't know if I can potentially even hit something better than that to flip. Fa Giant now costs 2. I hate you. That's an insane card to have. An absolutely insane card to have hit in. 3 copies of that is nothing gonna handle this. He was really hoping that I was holding big reform, but luckily I'm not. At 21 to 17. Like 3 cards here. An additional copy of that here. Chaos. All. 6/6 survive. Let's go. T'es fucking sérieux? C'est quoi cette style de marde de jeu? That brawl was absolutely insane. You won the 20%er. Force gonna waste a spell. So 5. I guess he's one. Board. What? Each card in your. Maybe I should have played this. Like an 8/10 on board plus my 3/5, my 3/4s. Sagrov's Portal has been just absolutely bonkers this game. Winning through just straight the tempo that a card gives you is something else.
His reign ends now.
Oh, this is the thing I buffed him. 13/13 ton is real strong. So now that costs 1. Giant Reform costs 1 mayonnaise.
You wish to match wits with me.
Fine. That's huge. I have like 1,000,000 power. In card to hit. That. Kazakis. Oh, there goes the ice block. ETC and ice block were burnt, which means he has no way to kind of just save himself out of nowhere. He's another Zephyrus, so you can wipe the board here. He goes Zephyrus into this thing. I respond with Calamitous Reform plus Razor. Frostnut.
Your wish is my suggestion.
I actually really need to draw a Reno here. Did I waste my...
Need to practice that one.
Are you for fucking real? We played that game perfectly too. I think we actually played that game absolutely perfectly. That's a tilter. All right, one more game. One more game where hopefully we can actually pull off our farm. Really annoying because you're also always like 3 damage off lethal, you know? Well, that's not 3, but like we had 6 damage in hand burst.
It is time we forge our own fate.
Let's have some fun.
It's gonna be aggro. Fuck it, YOLO. Give me 1 drop per farm into 2 drop per farm into the 3 drop per farm. That would be insanity. One drop per farm off the top.
I see you've brought guests.
This switch. The rest of her hand is absolute trash. If I was playing not to just try to guarantee hit this,
Starting the operation.
oh my god, I gained so much. Oh, I can't even kill this. I gain value off this. You roping me. It's turn 1, and you had an insane, like, turn 1 play. You feel the necessity to rope? You cocksucker. Maybe he's AFK, and I actually gotta resolve some reforms.
Come, pray.
You're playing 0 new cards, and you rope me on 1. You, sir. Piece of human filth. He's gonna rope me again.
Time is fading away.
You're playing no new cards in an expansion that's really cool with a really cool new mechanic. You've clearly been playing the game for a long time. So you have diamond patches. And you're roping every turn. I'm gonna just straight up say it. This person is actual trash. Like, he is the epitome of what I would call trash. As a human being. Not as a player. Yes, but for the idea that what you're doing is okay is the reason why people hate playing one.
Relax your mind.
Can I draw a defile? Let me defile the fuck out of this guy. Please. For the love of everything in the good name of fuck. You're roping me again. Again. You have no mana. You've done all of your attacks. I'm about to call this person with Donkey called fucking Donkey Kong. If you get that reference, that's a fucking wild one. From like 8 years ago. Give me the defile off the top. Let's go. One time. The way he's been playing, there's no way he trades here. Best draw on his deck. Let me guess, you're gonna rope me again? I have been roped. Every single... I'm playing a control deck, and it's taking me 35 seconds to play my turns, and him over 4 minutes. You can tell in the bottom left corner, right down here, fuck. Right down here. You, sir, are a disgrace to this game, you... Mind Blast is 10, take 8. I'm at 4. Top deck Reno, hopefully.
Shadow engulfs us.
I'm at 1. I'm at 1 health. That's good. More than 1 health. I have to siphon here, but even then it doesn't fucking matter. He's holding double Mind Blast. Give me the fucking Reno.
Relax your mind.
Give me the Reno. Please. Let me punish this guy for the way he plays the fucking video game.
Is fading away.
Actually, Calamitous Reform is lethal. Give me the Calamitous. Or... Calamitous or Reno. There's no way you're not letting me fucking punish this guy. Not that. Siphon. Think about the siphon. As much as I would love to dig. Dead to the Mind Blast he's holding. Let me guess, he's gonna rope me with 2 mana open. He's gonna put the other card in his hand. He's gonna hero power me. And he's gonna rope me. And in the last sec, he's gonna play the Mind Blast.
Linked together in harmony.
Huh? Hero power. It's gonna be wait. Wait for it. I love the fact that this game took, what is that, 10 minutes almost? Almost,
Is fading away.
right when it gets roughly here, he'll be playing mine. One damage off lethal. No longer dead to Mind Blast. Not that the acupuncture. What am I dead to here? Mind Blast him at 1. A game that could have realistically taken 5 minutes. I'm assuming that just normal gameplay he would have taken the same amount of time that I took, right? So that would be like 4 minutes. He took more time than it should take for both of us to have played this game. Just because he's an absolute... I'm about to call him things that are going to get me canceled. You made a game that should have taken 4 minutes, take 12. You know, understand that some people have a family that absolutely despises them. You know, if they have kids, their kids wishes that the homeless person lives underneath the bridge would be their father or their parent. And I think that would be his kids. I think his kids would rather be related to a drug dealer that beats them. Like, I'm trying to find words that are not just swear words to call that person. But the only thing that comes to mind is something I should not say. You know, I've met people that are, again, in the line of work I'm in, I've met every single type of person. I've met the people that think they're always right. I've met the people that are dumb as fuck, where you're pretty sure if you go back 3,000 years, their family tree never leaves. Like, there's never someone from another family that joins, you know? Fuck. I had a box of Welch's on my floor and it just fell over and scared the absolute living fuck out of me. It's the ghost of that guy that's haunting me. He's fading off in his fence stand, fuck. But no, like, I would take working with any of those people rather than the person. I feel like there's a reference for every Reform, right? This is League of Explorers. I don't know what the small two are. Obviously, this is a Murloc. Reducing their cost, you know, the Flurg. I feel like this one to me is like Astalor. Playing the mirror match? If 3 played, this cost 5. You to play the Elise for free next turn? The 8 is... I might be playing too aggressively.
I remember this place well.
No raptors. Really hoping for raptors. Give me like actual board control here. He probably eats this here, right? We're both in the control game. Eats there, I eat there. I developed this. I don't use it yet. I want to hold this so I can play this. A sec. Could also be domino effect. I don't know if I can get value out of domino effect later on. It could also be this. Actually, take the win. Interesting. I don't know why he conceded there. Because he could have hit all the reform pieces plus the late game reform before I did, and then he'd be in a great position, but still the fact that I beat that aggro priest with the hand I kept is fucking marvelous to me.
None shall escape my wrath. I am Rafa, the supreme salesman.
I was really hoping for Tiny. Tiny with a 2-drop here is actually like really good.
My acts of heroism cannot be contained.
The 2-drop is insane here.
Constant the code.
Let's see if he kills us here. It's still probably Calamity. Even if he trades, I think it's still Calamity. We wipe his board. He has 4 frost spells in it. Yeah, I think we just developed a 6/6. Into this. Not sure what we pick. That's a priest legendary.
Victory or death. Victory.
Okay. We've only played Rafam as minions. It's I want him to kill this one actually.
Constant the code.
I want this one. So I have a chance to get it back with them. Once he kills all my reforms here, I'm in a good spot. That's really good for him, actually. It's actually really good, but not actually holding a farm for this. I should have raised dead, actually. Yeah, I should have raised dead. This way I would have been guaranteed to be holding a reform. I should have played raised dead anyways. Raised dead, I'd hit 2 reforms. For corpses. Oh, for art. Like Marathon.
Looking for a stand-up? Careful, it's against me.
If this is Mechathune, I mean, Tick is awful, but... Oh, we're about to see if it's Mechathune or not. Well, Simon Tech here. It's just so good.
Impossible.
Okay. Not Mechathune. He like turbo drew through his deck. I meant to click on the other one. I think I just threw. Got 1 taunt. That goes in there. Double icicle. I'm not even playing icicle. Is that also an unholy or unholy spell? Okay, well, I'm gonna take a whiz. I played more games than I thought I was gonna play today, but I'm gonna take a whiz, then maybe one more. We'll see it when I get back. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I do think, though, that I'm gonna end off here. I'm exhausted. We have a lot of new cards to play with tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna stream again tomorrow. I didn't think of trying to stream at least once a week, even, again, as I said earlier, as much as I've been wanting to work on the long video I'm working on, I just, as of recently, have just not been able to. And yeah, crack open these packs. Epic. The standard pack is gonna only give us new shit, which is nice. Another epic. Oh look, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Three epics in a row. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Apparently our luck has run out. To be fair, I feel like we're close to getting a legendary from standard packs. I want to say we're close. I don't really remember. I guess we can look into it, but we're still, we've completed, actually no, we've completed less of the expansion I thought we were gonna complete. I thought we were gonna be missing like 1 or 2 epics, 1 legendary by the end of opening all the packs that we got for free. It turns out we're gonna be missing a little bit more than that. Not too much more, especially with those last 3 epics we just cracked. And we got another thing, more gold. Another 52 packs we could theoretically crack of this set. The fact that we have an extra golden common is crazy. See what we're missing. So after day 1 of the expansion, we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 epics, 3 legendaries, and we crafted 1 legendary. Right? We crafted Reform. Not gonna lie. I know I really shouldn't. I have all this done. What the fuck am I actually? Fuck it. Fuck it. All the golden reforms. What's the? I threw away 3,200 dust of that I'm realistically never gonna fucking use. For a card that I know I'm gonna probably end up playing several times throughout the expansions, I think this card is really, really cool. I think it's worth it just at the golden one. I really, really like Rafan. This deck was a lot of fun to play. I do think there are some cards that can be swapped out. I do feel like I might want an ETC. Ticketus should not be in the deck. Like, Ticketus Mutinous should not be in the deck. Lotheb could be cut. Yeah. Like, just, like, off my first, like, my first tries, those 3 cards could be cut. There's the new Reform draw spell. I want to potentially put this in the deck. I think this card is insane. What is it called? I pointed it out when I cracked it, I think. Crack the golden one. Draw. What was it? This. I did not crack a golden one. I feel like this should be in the deck. Makes you rely a little bit less on life tap to draw cards, and in a very aggressive format, it's good. Secondus is good in like 2 matchups, so I don't think it's worth it. Mutinous, I think, in this deck at least, it's too much mana. You really want shit to survive the early games, shit to cycle through your deck in your deck. And like I found like this would clog your hand, this clogs your hand. Lotheb is Lotheb. I mean, it's a very, very strong card, but it's also very, very situational. Razor Scale could also be cut. You're always playing this as you're playing 40 cards in your deck, so it just gives you an extra 10 health, and you don't actually have to think about the extra 10 cards. But I feel like you're playing Reno Lock, right? So Reno Lock has so many cards you can be playing. You can even, like, argue that you might want to be playing a copy of the Giants, you know, things like that. I do think you do really, really want this card in the deck. How many more Reform cards are there? Play all of the Reform cards. Actually play all of them, besides like these two, because I mean, Curse of Reform is not bad in like specifically Freeze Mage or Hostage Mage. This one's really bad. This one's really bad. This one's bad, but finally a cool one. Fun. Yeah, see, it turns them into sheep. I love this deck. I think this deck is really, really fun, and I think it's gonna be a deck that I'm gonna have a fun time tweaking cards here and there. So far, the MVP cards that I've found has been Gift. I think is very, very strong in the deck. Gnome Feratu was insane. I think Elise is very, very strong. And then Symphony and Xavius. Xavius is very, very strong just due to discovering one of these pieces is like super cool, especially when they get bonus effects. Symphony is very, very nice. Like the idea of getting like, you know, either the Discover one or the Kata one or the one that some extra copies of himself, like double battle cry, right? Is like really, really cool. Do like 12 damage to the board, you wipe everything, you're just sitting there with a 6/6. If not more, if you had other reforms. Or getting like 2 different of the other guy who got buffed. And this guy, like, so you buffed it for at least 2/2 with green. You get like 3 9/9s for 7 mana. Like, that's very, very strong. The idea of giving this thing charge and your opponent's at like a 9 health and you just like play it, you transform their taunts into fucking sheep and then poke them, it's like really, really cool. Cygaroth was also very, very strong in the deck. But yeah, I think you're always going to be playing, if you're playing Reno, I mean, obviously you're playing Reno Zephyrus, I think those cards are very, very core. Maybe you could argue that Hero Portrait Reno is not necessary. And you could argue like, oh, I'd want to put that in ETC, but I do like it in the deck, personally. I like not having to worry about finding it later, or, you know, having to do it over 2 turns. I thought Ysera could be cool in the deck. Maybe a Curse. Yeah. So I think there's a lot of improvement you can do. I think the deck is very solid. Probably like a low tier 2, mid tier 3 deck. You're still playing Reno Lock after all, right? Which is not necessarily a very, very strong deck. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to end the stream off here. I hope y'all enjoyed. Follow me on Twitter if you guys ever want to know when I'm live. And yeah, I'm gonna try to be streaming more often and not be a lazy fuck. So with that being said, hope y'all enjoyed again. See you in the next one. Leave a like, subscribe. Check out the video that's gonna be up in 3 hours. Yeah. Peace, guys.